Hello and welcome to the 1v1 show. As always, wait, fuck, I'm messing up here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, NNBs, happy Pride Month, and welcome to the 1v1 show where nerd and pop culture class. Today we have a variety of topics to talk about, going from E3 to a bunch of leaks and shrooms. And I'm your host, Hyphy Soul, but you can call me Mikey. And as always, joining me every week here on the 1v1 show at 11. We were late today because technical difficulties, but as always, Gio Huey Flo. Here he is.
What up, Mikey? Anyway, give me the one. All right, so if you are new here, if this is your first time here, let me tell you what we do here at the 1v1 show. This is where pop culture and nerd culture clash, right? So we cover a variety of different topics, whether it be sports, video games, comic books, movies, film, just kind of anything that was within that general field of interest, anything that could be niche or mainstream. We try to cover it all. Now, the way the show is formatted is at first we run you through our subtopics. Me and Mikey each have 10 each, where we kind of give you the quick hits, right? 2 minutes. We have a timer. Now, the timer is kind of like whose line is it anyway, where, it doesn't really matter, but it just kind of allows us to have a bit of a mental note to keep the pace of the show moving. Now, we go through the 10 subtopics each. We run it down kind of countdown style, like PTI, for those of you who watch ESPN. And then we move into our main topics, where we have usually 2, 3, and sometimes even 4 main topics, where we go into a little bit more of a deeper dive into certain topics, like either 10 or 15 minutes long discussions. Now, if you like what we do here at the 1v1 show, I implore you to check out us on our other socials. So 1v1, let me type that up in chat. And you can check out our YouTube, our Instagram, our Twitter, and then you can also check out our Patreon. Where if you check out our Patreon, you can look that up and see the different perks that we have. And if you want to support us, throw us $1 or something, we would really appreciate it. Anyways, what's up, Mikey?
What up, Gio? Yeah, so I hella botched that intro because my mind just blanked out. But how are you doing this week?
Oh man, I just kind of finished up a fucking rough week at work, and I'm excited for summer. Well, I'm teaching summer school, so it's not like I'm gonna have my full break, but extra money is always nice.
Always, and it's for me. I'm excited for summer. It's about to be a gamer boy summer.
Yeah, you're about to just go through your backlog.
Yeah, finally. I'm actually looking forward to it. Man, there's going to be a lot of VR games that I'll be talking about later. So, but let's just start off with our first topic of the day, which is, hold on, let me set this timer. Mamoru Hosoda, Gio, tell us about this.
All right, so Mikey, have you seen the movie The Girl Who Leapt Through Time?
Yes, it's one of the top 5 anime movies of all time, in my opinion.
What about The Boy and the Beast?
I just learned of that movie just now.
Summer Wars?
No, you've been talking about that one a lot, though.
Oh, I love that movie. Okay, so Mamoru Hosoda is the director of all those movies, and his Studio Chizu, unveiled the English subtitled international trailer for his new movie, Belle, with the subtitle The Dragon and the Freckled Princess. Now, here is the description of the story. Our protagonist, Suzu, is a 17-year-old high school girl who lives in the countryside with her father after losing her mother. She loves singing with her mother more than anything else, and as a result of her mother's death, is no longer able to sing. She goes into this virtual world known as You and takes on the stage persona of Belle. And in another reality, she becomes very famous for being an amazing singer, and her popularity grows fast. But then suddenly a mysterious dragon-shaped creature appears before her. So, I watched this trailer, Mikey, and I would not be surprised if this ends up being my movie of the year. because it's hitting all of my fucking boxes.
Yeah, I watched the trailer too, and I was like, wow, this is hella Geo shit right here.
This is a Geo ass movie. I'm ready. Like I'm ready for laughs. I'm ready for gas. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. There's a good chance
You're gonna cry.
Probably. I'm ready for this. I'm excited, and I will watch this day one because Hosoda, like, this man does not miss. I think he's 5 for 5 for his movies, as far as like his own original directorial movies. You know what else he also directed? I don't know if you watched this, but the Digimon movie.
No, I was a weird little kid like Digimon, not Pokemon. So I wrote out Digimon forever.
Yeah, I see. In fact, one of his movies, Summer Wars, is almost the same plot as the Digimon movie, but better in my opinion. But anyways, I'm excited for this. But speaking of acclaimed directors, Mikey, tell me what's going on with Tarantino.
So, Quentin Tarantino is not directing another movie. He's talking about a movie he already directed, and it's going to be in a novel. So, he's going to be inviting us again to hang out in the world of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And it will throw in some deleted scenes that weren't in the movie, but it's going to be in text. And there's going to be a lot of more backstory regarding Brad Pitt's character, Cliff Booth. And Tarantino was on a podcast recently, and he went into detail about what to expect from his novelization of this movie. He described it as more than just a few extra scenes, but more like a complete rethinking of the entire film. And he says, I think if you're a fan of the movie, I think you will get a kick out of reading the book and exploring the characters further and deeper and learning the secrets that you didn't know and were not in the movie. It's not just me taking the screenplay and breaking it down in a novelistic form. I retold the story as a novel. So it's not like, oh, okay, well, he obviously had a few scenes left over, so he just took the screenplay, novelized it, and threw in a few extra scenes. No, it was a complete rethinking of the entire story, and not just a rethinking as far as throwing some scenes that were left out of the editing room. But I did so much research, end quote. So, yeah, he's been developing this movie for some time. Like, I think it was like his passing dream project or something. But, yeah, sketching out the story and the characters over the course of 5 years. And this book is... It's the edification that helped him understand the characters, and it made me learn things about them, he said. And he also said, if the book existed first, then the movie would be me making a movie out of that material. You know how you take an unwieldy novel and turn it into a movie? Well, to me, the movie is that. And this is the unwieldy version of the movie regarding the book. So, and he also said Tarantino will go deeper into Cliff Booth's past, Brad Pitt's character. He said, in the movie, Cliff is a real enigma. You're kind of like, what's this guy's deal? And one of the things in the book is there's this isolated chapters that tell you like this whole chapter will be about Cliff's past. It goes back in time to tell you about Cliff at this point in time. And then you go further back on the normal run of the story, and there's another chapter that goes back in time to tell you about more about his past. And every isolated chapter that's just about Cliff's past, it's just like a weird little pulp novel unto itself, starring Cliff Booth. So, the novelization of Once Upon a Time is going to hit the bookshelves this month on June 29th. And so, yeah, fans of the movie should be looking forward to this. And I'm not one of them. Are you, Joe?
That movie needed a fucking rethinking, because I did not care for that movie at all.
Yeah.
I think people say, when I tell them that movie was like a movie, a whole lot of nothing, people are like, oh, that's like how a lot of like Tarantino movies are. It's like, I guess you can say the plot of that movie is DiCaprio's character trying to find relevancy in Hollywood, but like, I just didn't care.
Yeah, it wasn't as engaging as his other works. I would say it's like in the bottom half of his stuff, like right next to The Hateful Eight. Have you seen that? Oh, well. Anyways, speaking of things we are excited about, Gio, tell me about De La Soul.
Oh my god, this was probably the best news I heard all week, to be fair. And there was a lot of news this week. De La Soul has been in. Are you familiar with De La Soul, Mikey?
Yeah, of course.
So if you try to look up their music on Spotify or any other streaming service, you'll only get the Grind Date and their last album, The Anonymous Nobody. Their older works from like years past, like their most famous works, is not on Spotify. And for years, people have been wondering what the deal was. It was, I believe, 2 years ago that they basically said they were in a legal battle with their old record label, Tommy Boy Records, about their older music. And they said that they originally were going to make a deal where they could have their music on streaming services, but then they said no because Tommy Boy Records only wanted to give them 10% of the streaming revenue, right? Which is some bullshit. And De La Soul said, fuck that. Like, we would rather have it not there than accept to your bullshit deal. Now, fast forward to 2021, and we find out that the Tommy Boy Records has been bought by New York-based rights group Reservoir. They bought Tommy Boy Records for about $100 million, which includes 6,000 masters, including hits from the 80s and early 90s like Coolio's Gangster's Paradise, House of Pain's Jump Around, and Africa Bambaata's Planet Rock. Now, they have reached out and made comments saying that we have already talked to De La Soul about getting their music on streaming services, and we're willing to work with them and give them their proper due, and as well as, get their music on streaming services. Now I am fucking hyped because De La Soul is probably my favorite hip hop group. Like, I love them more than Outkast. I love them more than A Tribe Called Quest.
Wu-Tang?
Like, I love De La Soul. What were you saying?
No. But yeah, same. But not at the level that you do.
I fucking love De La Soul. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blast Stakes is High. That album is phenomenal. But, instead of listening to music, some people like to watch things instead. And people go to watch things in movie theaters. So, Mikey, tell me about what's going on with movie theaters.
That was good.
Yeah,
So, AMC, Regal, and Cinemark, the three largest movie theater chains in the United States, announced a few days ago that guests will no longer be required to wear masks at their locations, provided that those guests receive both doses of the COVID-19 vaccine, or like you're fully vaccinated. So masks will now be optional for vaccinated guests and is strongly encouraged for everyone else. According to Variety, people will no longer have to wear masks at theaters as long as they've been vaccinated. Some chains will continue to rely on social distancing and reduced capacity techniques and enhanced sanitation protocols, but Regal will no longer require vaccinated guests to observe any social distancing. And AMC says, consistent with the latest CDC guidelines and following consultation with public health experts, AMC theaters guests who are fully vaccinated are no longer... I'm just saying, repeating the same shit. And then, so now that, for California, we're completely reopening June 15, and movie theaters are going back up in business with guests coming back. Are you going to go to the theaters and wear a mask, or are you just going to...
No, I'm going to...
What?
I'm still going to wear a mask. I think a lot of head asses are out there I honestly think that, like, these moves that these companies are making are to appeal to head ass people out there. And not only that, but I've already been seeing like people with vaccinated cards that are like forged, and it's just like, why jump through all those hoops? Like, really, like there's a lot of fucking head asses out there. Yeah. Anyways, I'm vaccinated. My family's vaccinated. We're all fully vaccinated, and like,
Same.
I'm still gonna take precautions to like put a mask on and just, also masks hide your double chin, so why not?
Yeah, true. And people go to the movies to escape things, from reality and all that stuff. But some people don't want to go to the movies. Some people just want to read comics, right, Gio? Or wait a minute, this isn't about comics. It's based on a comic. Gio, tell me about this.
All right, so there has been a Netflix show based on the DC comic Sweet Tooth, which is written by what's his name, Jeff Lemire. It follows a 10-year-old deer human named Gus as he makes his way through the world ravaged by two simultaneously potentially connected crises: a virus which killed off most of Earth's population, and all new births of half-human hybrids. Now, it's some reviews on the upper end. On Metacritic, it has like 77. Sweet Tooth is a series fully worth your time and emotional energy. The creative team has lovingly rendered a fully realized world, utilizing subtle, practical, visual, gorgeous cinematic landscape, stellar writing, and beautiful performances across the board. Together, it makes for one of the best adaptations in recent memory. That comes from Pace Magazine. And then The Guardian says it's either warmingly eccentric or hysterically crazy, perfect entertainment, or a horrifying attempt to parlay the pandemic into a commercially palatable mashup. It is undoubtedly aimed at a younger than full adult audience. My 10-year-old is entranced. I am too, although I can't just figure out why. So, they say that this is based off of DC Comics, but I have an alternate theory.
Well,
and I'm wondering if anybody has asked Jeff Lemire this to his face, but I think this is actually based on the seminal hit Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy, because if you look at that music video and you look at this, you're like, damn, they hella just copied Fall Out Boy. And I looked this up. Sugar We're Going Down came out in like 2004, and this comic was written like 2008, 2009. So, my opinion, Jeff Lemire has got some explaining to do, because I think he owes Fall Out Boy some royalty money. I'm just saying.
Wait, is this like a known thing, or did you make this connection yourself?
I think I made this connection myself. I think I'm the originator of this. I tried looking it up, and no one else is like making these connections. I don't know if DC paid them off or whatever bullshit they're saying, but Fall Out Boy, holla at me. I'll be your representative in court. Anyways, this movie deals with a lot of half-human hybrids. People probably look at them like freaks of nature, but sometimes nature strikes back. Mikey, tell me about Gaia.
That's good. So Gaia, the trees will kill you in this movie because it's an eco-horror film. Creature feature, or actually eco-horror meets creature feature, so think like The Last of Us-ish. So it's no secret that humanity has been steadily killing the Earth for the past few hundred years, and maybe it's time the Earth fought back. So in this environmental horror fable, Gaia, a park ranger and two survivalists find themselves by mysterious creatures in South Africa's Tsitsikamma forest. Monique Rockman, Carol Nell, and Anthony Osayemi and Alex Van Dyke star in a creepy, atmospheric horror film which doesn't hold back in gore or disturbing imagery. This trailer is not for the faint of heart, full of scientists... Oh, sorry, this trailer's too much for you guys. Full of sentient roots that choke and emerge from beneath people's skin in a bloody blossom and weird eye stuff, too. So, there's a review coming out of South by Southwest saying that it is a welcome addition to the environmental horror canon in the vein of films like Annihilation, The Ruins, and the game Last of Us. He says alarm heightens as a pulsating red light against blackened backdrops amplifies the beating heart within Gaia's barky husk, cementing the visual proficiency that this sometimes hunt and stalk, sometimes parasitic, always damning advocacy for cleaner lifestyles. As if reading callbacks to the movie Antichrist, which is a really fucked up movie, weren't enough, Jaco Bauer is the director. He commands a confident vision, slathered in mud, conscious of diminishing resources, and inspired to strike a molecular retribution. But don't fret, monsters with extendable vines, immortal malevolence, and ferocious resolutions confirm no leisurely weekend stroll through this forest. So, if that interests you, Gaia will open in theaters this month on June 18th. But if you don't want to go to the theaters because of the whole no mask thing, you can just wait a week and it'll be on demand on June 25th. So yeah.
Isn't that the plot of that fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie about nature killing humans?
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, that's immediately what I thought too. It's like, oh, so it's like a better horror version of The Happening.
Yeah. Did you see that in theaters?
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I've seen a lot of bad movies in theaters. Like when I knew it was going to be bad, but like my friends, I don't know why I listened to my friends. Like, all right, fine, I'll go, even though I know it's going to be a bad time, and then it's always a bad time. With bad movies.
I got pressured into seeing Transformers 2 twice in theaters by my friends, and I hate them to this day.
Hey, wait, I was one of them actually that convinced you because I was like, yo, Transformers 2 was like, they were taking advantage of the IMAX format, and then like, you're going to see a Transformer life size in the IMAX theater, and we did. But too bad the movie sucked. But anyways,
what does I wasn't with you.
Wait, you weren't?
No, it was in SF, right?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there when the accident happened.
Oh shit! Never mind. What the fuck? I thought you were there.
I wasn't there.
Huh. Shit. Anyways, speaking of, I had a good segue, but then we started talking. But speaking of waiting a week for on demand, you might have to wait a little longer for another title, and that is God of War. Tell us about that, Gio.
All right, so a surprise to no one, right? Sony's next God of War game, which was originally slated for 2021, has been pushed back to 2022. PlayStation Studios head Hermen Hulst said that the sequel to 2018's God of War was pushed out to give Santa Monica Studios more time to develop. He says that we have two very big narrative-driven games in development, Horizon Forbidden West and the next God of War, and both of those, they're affected by access to performance capture art due to COVID. So he says that for Horizon, we are thinking we are on track to release this holiday season, but that isn't certain yet, and we're working as hard as we can to confirm that to you as soon as possible. God of War started a little later, so we made the decision to push that game out to next year to ensure that Santa Monica Studios will deliver the amazing God of War game we all want to play. On Twitter, Santa Monica Studios says we're focused on developing a top quality game, blah, blah. Anyways, also they did confirm that God of War, the sequel, is going to be cross-gen as well. It's not going to be PlayStation 5 exclusive. It's going to be both PS4 and PS5. And as well as, someone made this point that the God of War sequel in the teaser trailer, there at no point do they refer to it as Ragnarok. In fact, you can kind of see it there on screen. They just kind of show the God of War logo and they say God of War, but they never call it God of War Ragnarok. It's just what we all just...
Yeah, so where did Ragnarok come from? Thor?
I haven't played the game, so I fucking can't tell you. Like me and you both own this game and neither of us have played it.
Yeah, no. It's on my list to play this summer.
Yeah, same here actually. There's so many games that I need to get through. But anyways, we go from on one hand gods and the other hand demons. Mikey, tell me what's demonic.
So, fans of District 9 should be happy or excited about this because the director, Neil Blomkamp, who is making his first feature since his misfire back in 2015, Chappie, and there's the trailer over there. So, it's a horror movie about a young woman who unleashes some terrifying demons, but obviously there's more to it than that, but that's all you get. So, here's the synopsis. A young woman unleashes terrifying demons when supernatural forces at the root of a decades-old rift between mother and daughter are revealed. And that is it. So, the film star is Carly Pope, who is seen in Elysium, another Neil Blomkamp movie, Chris William Martin, who is in The Age of Adeline, and Michael Rogers, who is on the show The Blacklist. It was written and directed by Neil Blomkamp, making... Oh, wait, and then, hold on, this... Put the history stats, but for those who don't know, Neil Blomkamp first came onto the Hollywood scene with his movie District 9, which was a clever and violent sci-fi movie that expanded the shorter film that he made, which I think is online on YouTube or something. And it also had the same actor who played the main character in the movie. The filmmaker was also originally supposed to direct the movie adaptation of the video game Halo. And I think there was even some footage of that. Like, he made a little concept footage of that. But that fell apart,
Ooh.
and he made District 9 instead. And turned out it was a big hit because it landed multiple Oscar nominations. And so, yeah, there's a lot of eyes on him. And I'm actually really excited because I like his use of sci-fi in his films. Have you seen his movies, Joe?
I've only seen District 9, which I really loved, and I didn't watch Elysium. How was that?
It was okay. Like he peaked. Well, he could peak with this one. Like his best movie was District 9, and then Elysium was okay, and then Chappie was like, what? All right, and then yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, speaking of things that we could find online, I think there's some Pokemon stuff that you can find online, right, Gio?
Yes, sir. So, there are 2 new Poke Shorts on YouTube. Now, over the week, the Pokemon Company International debuted a new Pokemon Net anime short called, hold on, let me get my Japanese on, Yume no Tsubomi, on the Pokemon Kids TV channel. And they also debuted Hiro ni Naritai Yanshamu.
Good job.
On Children's Day. So the first one depicts the perspective of both a parent and a child before a Pokemon trainer embarks on that journey to pursue a lifelong dream. And the second one depicts the struggle and coming of age of a cute Pancham encountering a boy, with singer-songwriter Asako Nasu narrating the shorts. Now, if you haven't seen these before, they're pretty much just kind of cute little Pokemon shorts that they have on YouTube. You know, the one that I have on screen right now is just kind of like a little promo for the new starter Pokemon, or that were the new starter Pokemon in Sun and Moon. But they have a bunch of, like, you know, just little cute cartoons, which, you know, actually I would say they're pretty good in quality. I've heard that the new season of Pokemon is actually pretty good. I haven't
How many
watched
seasons are they at now?
Jesus Christ. There's like a season for like every game. I think even more.
More than One Piece?
No. Hell no. One Piece has been... Well, no, maybe.
Because Pokemon keeps churning them out like crazy.
How many... Let me look this up. Episodes of Pokemon anime. There are... How many episodes? Because One Piece is just hit around 1,000. Right? Pokemon has... Holy shit! Yeah, I think Pokemon edges out One Piece by a little bit. There is 1,158 episodes of the Pokemon anime.
Damn, that's a lot of Pokemon.
And Ash just became a Pokemon master like a season ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wait, he was never. Yeah. Damn.
What? Yeah, he lost. He lost every time he went to the Pokemon League, and in the Sun and Moon Pokemon Championship, he finally ended up becoming champion. So he's finally a Pokemon master.
Spoilers. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just kidding.
Spoiler.
I haven't watched Pokemon since they introduced 152nd Pokemon.
Anyways, you know what one of the most interesting Pokemon to me is, Mikey?
Mew?
Well, yes, but also Vileplume, because it's a big-ass mushroom. And speaking of mushrooms, tell me about mushrooms, Mikey.
So, we're not talking about shrooms, psychedelic shrooms, because we don't condone drug uses here. We are super straight edge on the 1v1 show. But
yes,
eating 18 grams of regular mushrooms a day could lower the risk of cancer by 45%. Individuals who eat 2 medium-sized mushrooms daily have a 45% lower risk of cancer compared to those who do not eat mushrooms, according to Penn State University research. For centuries, Chinese medicine practitioners have used mushrooms, which are rich in vitamins, nutrients, and antioxidants, as a treatment for illness, including lung disease. Some of the chemical compounds in mushrooms are believed to strengthen the immune system. So how Penn State found this out that was by examining 17 cancer studies from 1966 to last year, 2020, analyzing more than 19,000 cancer patients. And their findings show that even though shiitake, oyster, and maitake and king oyster mushrooms have a higher amounts of the amino acid ergothioneine than white button mushrooms, cremini, and portobello mushrooms, people who incorporated any variety of mushrooms into their daily diets have a lower risk of cancer. So don't just be like gorging yourself on a bunch of mushrooms, because you just include a part of your everyday diet. Like just include whole grains, vegetables, and fruit and stuff, and which are also helpful to protect yourself against cancer. And so now replace the pepperoni with mushrooms, or just add mushrooms and pepperoni on your pizza. So yeah, do you eat mushrooms, Gio? Like,
I fucking love mushrooms.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite, like, I don't know. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Like mushrooms. I could eat mushrooms on pizza. I could eat mushrooms in stir fry. I could even just like grill up some mushrooms and like throw some cheese on there and I'll just fucking eat that. Like I love mushrooms.
same. And what we also love is that demo on the PS5, Astrobot Playroom. And it was created by this team. Tell me about this team, Gio.
Well, Mikey, you didn't switch the.
Oh, shit. No, yeah, you did.
No, it still shows up.
Yeah, because you're on a delay.
Oh, shit. My bad. Oops. Anyways, Team Asobi. Right? Team Asobi created Astro's Playroom, for those of you who don't know. And it finally was announced, something that we kind of been speculating for a while now, that they have expanded into a full-blown studio under Sony Interactive Entertainment. The studio was founded in 2012, right before the PS4's launch, and had a hand in many projects. And like we said earlier, Astro's Playroom for the PS5 that was pre-installed in the console was their biggest or their most recent project. Now, right? I think me and you, Mikey, we both think Astro's Playroom was fucking dope.
Oh yeah, amazing. It's probably like my top two games on the PS5 so far.
It's probably the best pack-in thing ever with a console.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would say that and like Wii Sports are like kind of like right there.
Oh yeah. That's a good comparison, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the reason why we love the Astro's Playroom is the kind of interactivity, or not the immersiveness. That's the better word with the DualSense controller and how it allowed you to use all the functions with the different rumblings and the built-in microphone, and just kind of how the game felt just playing with the DualSense controller. Now that they're expanded to a full-blown team, I'm excited to see what the next project is, what the next thing they're going to be working on is. But also, I'm pretty sad because essentially Studio Japan, which made a lot of my favorite PlayStation games, is closed, and essentially Team Asobi is taking over and taking their spot, which, you know, I just want Gravity Rush 3, Mikey. That's all I want.
Do you think there will ever be a spiritual successor to Gravity Rush?
Maybe, but I wouldn't want. I mean, I don't want to say I wouldn't want that, but I love Gravity Rush because of the setting and the characters. And Kat, the main character of Gravity Rush, is probably my favorite PlayStation character, which makes me sad that we'll probably never get a third game. Very sad news. It does not make me happy. Unlike the happiest place on earth, which makes me very happy, it just opened up something. Mikey, why don't you tell me about that?
So, as of now, Avengers Campus is officially open. Yesterday, Avengers Campus opened not at Disneyland, but right next door at Disney California Adventure, the first fully immersive theme park land dedicated to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Avengers Campus is taking over where A Bug's Land used to be, and includes a popular Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride, which took over Twilight Zone's Tower of Terror, which I really liked. And then, but like most Disney theme parks, you're walking into a narrative. The story of the land is that it was constructed on property that Howard Stark, Tony Stark's dad, used for his secret projects, including a hover car project his collaboration with Pym Laboratories and the Strategic Scientific Reserve, which you may know as a top-secret Allied war agency that was responsible for Captain America and was later evolved into S.H.I.E.L.D. But you don't need to know anything about those fun references to have a good time on the Avengers campus, because there's a lot of stuff to do there. So, for instance, the Worldwide Engineering Brigade building, acronyms WEB, the site for Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure attraction, is a very Silicon Valley-looking building, and it looks really futuristic, like Silicon Valley-ish. So, but the ride itself, the Spider-Man ride, Web Slingers, the ride itself takes you through the underground tunnel that connects to Pym's laboratory, Avengers HQ, and even Tenelier Tivon's fortress. The action goes down while you're on an open house tour of the facility, and Peter Parker's self-replicating Spider-Bots malfunction and begin to take over the entire campus. But Peter Parker is there to save the day. So, it's like you play is a very interactive ride, much similar to the Toy Story Mania attraction, but this time you aren't using fire, or you aren't firing a toy blaster at 3D screens, but you're actually swinging your arms to shoot real-time webs. And then, yeah, for people who were there yesterday say that it felt seamless in the augmented reality 3D. It feels like the future that we were promised. And yeah, and not just on that ride. There's also other stuff, like you can train with Black Panther and Wakanda's elite guards, the Dora Milaje, or rather witness a demonstration of their traditional war rallying ritual. Or you could even watch Doctor Strange interact with magical forces in basically a magic show, which is actually kind of cool. I want to see that. And also, on top of those things, Spider-Man will even have a show. You can see him yourself with your own eyes, because he's going to be on top of the buildings, showing off his gymnastic abilities, cracking wise jokes, and yeah, and you'll even see the Stunttronic, which right there, you'll see Spider-Man swing through the air, and you'll also see him like crawl all over the buildings and everything. And then yeah, and one last thing, because there's a lot of stuff about this Avengers campus place, because like there's food, the shawarma place from the first Avengers movie is there, and Ant-Man Pym Particles has a kitchen where your food will be supersized or super small. And dude, there's so much stuff about this land, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. You see those burger patties? Like, dude, that's ridiculous. But anyways,
this is only phase 1 of Avengers Campus, right? There's more shit to be opened like next year, and
yeah, this is phase 1 of MCU theme park building. Like, they're going to expand this land. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to have separate MCU lands across different parks, like maybe at Disney World or something. I don't know, but yeah, this is actually really. I'm actually really excited to see this place. How about you, Gio?
oh, I'm fucking deaf excited. I mean, I don't know if I'll go to Disneyland this summer. Maybe.
Yeah, no.
I might just say fuck it and just fucking take a trip out there while it's like California residents only.
They're actually going to lift that soon,
Oh,
or later
really?
this
Why?
year. I don't know when, but there's a date where like they'll allow people from out of state. But that's actually, yeah, we should do that. I'm actually down if you're trying to go.
Yeah, I'm down as soon if it's like fuck it, we could even go on a week. I was gonna say as soon as summer school's done, but fuck it, we can just do a quick trip to on a weekend.
Fucking yeah, I'm done. But
We can live stream the show from the park.
oh shit, that'd be interesting. But speaking of things that we are super excited about, we talked about 10 last week, but this week we're talking about Mega 10.
Fuck
Gio.
you.
Tell us what? Tell us about the Mega 10.
I hate your ass so much, you bitch. Anyways, right, Mega 10. If those of you who don't know, is actually short for Megami Tensei, which is basically the umbrella of the Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Persona series. So a lot of people, it's funny because Persona actually was a spin-off of the Megami Tensei games, and it actually ended up becoming more popular than Shin Megami Tensei. But what we're going to talk about here is we're talking about how there was a leak for Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is a Switch exclusive game. Now, according to Persona Central, the official Japanese website for the game, it was mistakenly updated with a number of details of the game. The main one being that the release date of November 11th, 2021, and they also had information on the game's story. According to the website, the main character will be a high school student who enters a deserted world called the Daath, where they fuse with a mysterious man and become Naobino, which is described as a forbidden being, and they will face off against over 200 demons with several new monster designs by Masayuki Doi, who was the character designer for Shin Megami Tensei 4. According to the translation, there also will be a limited edition called the Forbidden Naobino box, which may include an item resembling the hero Naobino. Now, it's noting that all this information came out from a Japanese website, so some of it might be exclusive to the Japanese market, but there is a good chance that we will see Shin Megami Tensei 5 during Nintendo's E3 presentation, which we will talk about more. Now, Mikey, I know you've never played the Shin Megami Tensei games.
No, I have not.
No.
You've talked about it, though.
Think of it as Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. Think of it as playing Pokemon with demons, where you pretty much get demons to your side and they fight for you. And you can fuse them and trade them and, upgrade them and give them new skills. But also, instead of catching them with a Pokeball type thing, you actually have to negotiate with them. Some of them, they'll just, if you ask them to come to your side, they'll join you. Some of them you have to pay money to. Other of them you have to involve in like a dialogue tree to pick all the right answers and get them to join your side. So I love Megaten. I love Megami Tensei. I'm excited for this game, and I love it. But speaking of games that we're excited for, tell me about Returnal, Mikey.
So, I've been playing this game for the past 2 weeks, and here's my review of it. So, the first time, the first 2 days, I did not enjoy my time playing this game because it is one of the most frustrating games I've ever played, because every time you die, you go back to the beginning. And when you have 3 or 4 3-hour runs, the stakes feel incredibly high, and it makes me feel super nervous. But since I started playing it 2 weeks ago, I have beaten this game 5 times. So what I liked about this game is that how the story didn't hold my hand, and it made me think whoa, I had to use it's, I don't know, it's very, very I can't find the word I'm looking for, but they don't treat you like you're dumb. It makes you feel dumb, actually, because I didn't know what the fuck. I still don't really understand what the story is, but the gameplay is amazing. And another thing I like about the game is that the RNG, every room you enter, every door you open, you don't know what's going to be on the other side, because the map, the world is different every time you respawn. And so you never get the same exact experience twice. But after you beat the game, you have basically almost mastered it, and the intensity levels is consistent. And now that I've beaten the game, the end game is incredibly fun with all the upgrade and weapons that I could use. But what I didn't like about the game, wait, I forgot to do the timer, was that how the story also didn't hold my hand, because I didn't really understand what was happening, and I had to watch a YouTube video explaining the story, and I was like, man, I wish I didn't have to watch the YouTube video or watch YouTube tutorials on how to defeat certain bosses, because they literally don't tell you about any these small details. And also, fuck, I forgot I didn't even write my notes down. I just gave it a thing. But if you're interested in this game, or actually play this if you like Dark Souls, sci-fi settings, and challenging games, because there's only one difficulty setting for everyone. And there's some things that you can help with, like auto aiming settings set to high, and set your character to always sprinting. And yeah, I didn't know about any of that stuff until I looked up the game online because I was having such a bad time. And just I'm gonna show you something real quick. I don't know if you can hear it. Hold on. Wait, where is it? Wait. Well, I'm going to the post show where there's both of us. Oh, yeah, here. Here's my video of me beating the first boss. And I didn't even blink while the whole time. And you can see my heart rate. It's like 120. Wait, is there a sound? Oh, yeah. Can you hear that?
I can't hear anything.
Wait, really? What the fuck? That's weird. Huh. Well, anyways. If you see under fuck my footage here. Oh, let me just skip ahead. I was in gamer mode.
Oh my god!
And I was freaking out.
Holy shit!
And let me fast forward. I was crying because I wasn't blinking at all. Because I was like, if you blink, you will die. I hear the sound. Okay, cool.
Earlier Ring can hear it. I can't, so I guess probably.
Oh, that's weird. But anyways, that's Returnal. I still haven't beaten the game. I'm going to play it after this stream, after the show, because
Played it for over 70 hours. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, and I don't even have the platinum trophy yet, and I don't think I'm that far off. But the thing is, it's RNG, so like there's no walkthrough to find these collectibles. You just have to hope you have lucky RNG and hope those collectibles pop up. So like it's just constant grinding, but the gameplay is so much fun. Post game, end game, and I see myself coming back to it, and I'm going back to it after the show. Anyways, I spent way more than 2 minutes on that. Gio, tell me about Square Enix.
All right, so Yuji Naka, the co-creator of Sonic, has left Square Enix. Now, for those of you who don't know, he actually joined Square Enix to create Balan Studios, which released his newest game, Balan Wonderworld. Now, Yuji Naka has stated that he basically was given one chance to create a game for Square Enix, and honestly, it was not that great. That game has reviewed horribly with a 36 out of 100 on Metacritic.
But have you played it?
No, but when I first saw the trailer, I was very much excited for it because it looked a lot like Nights into Dreams, which is one of my favorite games. And Yuji Naka created that game. And Yuji Naka, he co-created Sonic. He worked on Nights into Dreams and Billy Hatcher, which is another game that I love from the GameCube era. And it's just sad that, this is pretty much kind of where his latest project has gone. And it didn't even sell well either. In Japan, it only sold about 2,000 physical copies, which is pretty fucking sad.
Damn.
Like, to see someone who was regarded like, because he was kind of seen as kind of like Sega's almost like Miyamoto figure, and then Sega just kind of shit the bed, which is very sad, very sad, very sad. And like looking at the trailer of this game, like this looks like some GOS shit.
Yeah, it really does.
And I was very hyped for it, and then, nah. I read the reviews. I think I was watching Kind of Funny, where they were talking about how the control basically only uses one button. So, like, you can't use your special ability and jump. And I'm like, that's the dumbest idea. Why would you do that? Why would you design your game that way? Makes me fucking sad. It is what it is. But anyways, right?
Right.
Sometimes, things make you sad, just like the movie Logan, which stars Hugh Jackman. So tell me about that, Mikey.
So, Hugh Jackman is starring in a detective thriller created by co-showrunner of Westworld. Wait, where is it? Lisa Joy, who co-created Westworld with Christopher Nolan's brother, Jonathan Nolan. And this movie takes place in the near future where some of Miami has flooded due to rising water levels, and its residents rely on nostalgia as a means of escape. Technology exists that can let people fully immerse themselves in their previous experiences, reliving memories not only visually, but through all of their senses. With that as the backdrop, Hugh Jackman plays a private investigator of the mind. What? Who meets an alluring female fatale, played by Mission Impossible actress Rebecca Ferguson, and quickly becomes obsessed with her. And watching the trailer, you can easily tell that the influence of Christopher Nolan's Inception was obvious in the look and tone of this film. And so here's the official synopsis. Nick Bannister, played by Hugh Jackman, he's a private investigator of the mind, navigates the dark, alluring world of the past by helping his clients access lost memories. Living on the fringes of the sunken Miami coast, his life is forever changed when he takes on a new client, May, who is played by Rebecca Ferguson. A simple matter of lost and found becomes a dangerous obsession. As Bannister fights to find the truth about May's disappearance, he uncovers a violent conspiracy and must ultimately answer the question: how far would you go to hold on to the ones you love? So anyways, this movie is titled Reminiscence. It will arrive in theaters, and it will also be available on HBO Max this year on August 20th. And yeah, this movie is hell of my shit. This ticks off all my boxes. And Hugh Jackman in a detective thriller. I don't know if you've seen his movie Prisoners with Jake Gyllenhaal, but that is he was so good in that movie, and him playing in another thriller, sign me up.
You're in?
Yeah, and plus the co-creator of Westworld, this is her first film debut. So, first film debut. First film feature, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm excited. Does this interest you, Gio?
Yo, this actually looks dope. I'd watch this.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch it on August 20th. But anyways, speaking of movies that we are going to watch as well, we're going to be watching Spider-Verse. Right, Gio?
Yeah. Sir! So, Spider-Woman has been cast, and actor, writer, producer, director, and executive Issa Rae has now been added as Jessica Drew, who is also known as the Spider-Woman, with no relation to Spider-Man. Right? She's joined the cast of the sequel to the Oscar-winning animated film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which also stars Shamika Moore as Miles Morales and Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy. While plot details are tightly guarded secret, casting Issa Rae as Jessica Drew does open up the possibility of exploring a region of the Marvel comic landscape that has been virtually ignored in Marvel features and TV adaptations the last 20 years. The Wundagore Mountain, which honestly I have no idea what that means. I don't know. Do you know what that is, Mikey?
Like no, I don't.
Spider-Man lore?
I don't know about the mountain.
I'm excited. I mean, like, we already have... I wonder if they're going to bring back the whole cast.
I would think so.
Spider-Verse.
I would hope so. Because
like, they're going to bring back Spider-Pig, Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker.
Yeah, I would like to see at least a cameo from those guys, because I enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
It wasn't until like the end of the credits for Spider-Man, the first Spider-Verse, where I found out that Spider-Man Noir was fucking Nicolas Cage, and I fucking lost it. I was like, of course he is. It makes so much fucking sense. That's Nick Cage. I love Spider-Verse. It's probably at least top 3 superhero movies of all time for me. I absolutely love that movie.
Have you seen it in 3D?
No.
Okay, we're going to watch it in 3D at my place because I have a 3D projector and 3D Blu-ray, and it is fucking amazing. The climactic battle in 3D is exactly what you would want in a comic book 3D movie. Amazing with the portals and everything, dude. And the way it's animated, it looks so good in 3D. Like, I know people hate the concept of 3D. That's because they're watching it with shitty ass 3D, and because the movie theaters don't really take care of their 3D specs and stuff. But if you, yeah, I highly recommend it, and I'm definitely going to be watching this.
I'm ready for Spider-Verse too. I'm excited. You know, seeing Spider-Man beat down some bad guys.
Wait, when is this coming out?
I don't think they've announced a release date yet.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be 2022, right?
Yeah, it has to be at this point.
Like, it's not gonna be this year, but well, we'll see. We'll see who Spidey be beating up. But speaking of beating each other up, Mikey, what's up with this MMA versus boxing?
All right, well, like at first I didn't even want to give this any publicity because it's a freaking Paul bro. But I'm a huge combat sports fan, and an MMA fan, and this week, former UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley has been scheduled to fight Jake Paul, the guy that took Mayweather's hat. And and speaking of, Mayweather is fighting Logan Paul tomorrow, and yeah, don't pay for it; it'll be online somewhere. And yeah,
is it tomorrow or today?
No, it's tomorrow. It's on a Sunday, and it's an exhibition match, which is hella weird.
It's dumb.
And then, and it's weird because you can't really bet on exhibition match, but there's betting sites throwing out odds and stuff. And it's crazy how the odds for Mayweather seem slightly lower than when he fought Conor McGregor. And yeah, but anyways, so Tyron Woodley, he's not in the UFC anymore because he had a 4-fight losing streak following after he lost the belt. But he is a knockout artist. I would put him as the second best welterweight fighter right behind GSP. So I think this is going to be Jake Paul's going to finally get some humbling. And I'm excited for it. And if Tyron Woodley loses, I'll just not admit to being an MMA fan in public ever again. But yeah, are you going to watch this fight? Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you're going to just wait for it to pop up on Twitter with like everyone else, right?
Yeah, I'm not paying for this, or I'm not going to go somewhere and watch it. Like, it seems like I got better things to do with my time.
Same. Well, but also like watching fights, and I want to see Mayweather beat the shit out of the Paul bro, and then Tyron Woodley beat the shit. And I was like, damn it, that's how they win. They fucking want me to see them get their ass beat, and yeah. Anyways,
then they make the money.
Well, I ain't paying shit to watch this, but I don't condone consuming this illegally. Just wait for a public service like Twitter to post the video, and then yeah, there you go. Anyways, speaking of things worth spending your money on, Gio, what is going on with Nintendo?
All right, so Nintendo is basically going to open up a museum. They plan to have a museum up and running by the end of 2023, not by the end of 2023, by the end of their 2023 fiscal year, which actually ends in March of 2024. That's always confusing to me when they talk about fiscal year.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's not much in the official announcement as way of specifics, but it's going to have historical products on display as well as exhibits and experiences for patrons, and it's unclear if it's going to be more of an academic establishment or if it's going to lean into Nintendo's IP as sort of a theme. It will they're going to turn their hold on, let me get my Japanese glasses on. Uji Ogura plant in Kyoto into their museum. Now, the building has been used for several operations within the company since it was built in 1969, from playing card manufacturing to a customer service center for product repairs, but it hasn't really been known since 2016. And finally, internal docs came up, and they're going to open it to a museum dedicated to the company that year. So, this is just another check mark for me whenever I go to Japan. And, you know, even if I go next year, I'm honestly planning on going multiple years to Japan.
Oh, it's like a yearly trip?
Or
just stay there for multiple years?
Maybe just for like 2 years in a row.
Cool.
We'll see how the first one goes, and then the second one.
if they let us in, because I'm also trying to go to Japan, and Japan says no.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see how next year goes. Isn't it sad that that's how the fuck like our conversations last year were? Like, oh, we'll see how next year is, and now it's fucking next year.
Yeah, and then now we're saying that again.
Just the fact that like COVID is like stopping me from doing things that I want to do makes me so fucking pissed. In fact, it makes me John Wick angry. So, Mikey, tell me about John Wick.
All right. So Donnie Yen has been set by the director Chad Stahelski to star with Keanu Reeves in the upcoming John Wick 4. Donnie Yen will play an old friend of Keanu Reeves' super assassin John Wick, who shares the same history and many of the same enemies. And I was like, wait a minute, isn't this a spoiler? But they gave it a whole press release and everything, so I guess not. And one of the most successful actor filmmakers from the East, Donnie Yen is known for his unique style of contemporary screen combat, as you can see over there. His popularity extends worldwide from roles such as Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and the Ip Man franchise, which is one of the best like martial arts trilogies of all time. So, John Wick 4 is produced by a bunch of people. I was like, oh man, I don't know these names except for the directors Stahelski and Reeves. The project begins production this summer and is shooting on location in France, Germany, and Japan. So Donnie's casting follows Lionsgate setting Japanese British pop star. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I didn't even know about this. So they casted Japanese British pop star superstar Rina Sawayama. Do you know that name, Gio?
Yeah. I do.
See,
I am a fan of Rina Sawayama.
Oh, well, she was also casted in a lead role for John Wick 4.
I'm there. Day one. Let's fucking go.
So the director said, we are very lucky to have Donnie Yen joining the franchise. I am looking forward to working with him in this new exciting role. And he also said, Donnie Yen will bring a vibrant, powerful energy to the franchise, and we are determined to bring him on board to John Wick 4 and are thrilled for the opportunity to have such major talent to collaborate with Keanu. And yeah, I want to see some... I mean, I know they're going to be playing as friends together, but I kind of want to see like Keanu and Donnie Yen just scrap or something. But anyways, so that brings us to the end of our show. Wait, just kidding. We have a whole new set of topics. Well, not a set of topics. We got main topics we're going to talk about. Starting with this week, there were a bunch of PSVR games that were announced. Hold on, let me get the timer. Hold up. So,
the Bubble Bobble?
Hold up. Yeah, it's Puzzle Bobble 3D Vacation Odyssey. So PlayStation announced on their blog a couple of new PSVR games, and starting with this one, Puzzle Bobble 3D Vacation Odyssey. It is a puzzle-solving side of the classic Bobble franchise, which gets a makeover in its beat-side VR game. You'll aim your cannon to blow up bubbles, which now take on 3D shapes instead of a flat 2D wall, adding an extra layer of strategy to the mix. So there's a story mode as well, with 100 puzzles, plus an infinite mode and a 1v1a duel mode that quick matches across PS4, PS5, and PSVR. So if you have any of those systems, you can play this game with other PSVR people. And that another game is called Winds and Leaves, which is right here. It's about regrowing a blighted landscape into a lush ecosystem using tree seeds and using your time-traveling powers to fully restore the land. And you'll be using a green thumb to experiment with seed types, grow gardens, and contend with changing weather patterns. This feels like Stardew Valley, right? Ish.
Like a VR Stardew?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, this game is like, you just go around planting trees and stuff. I don't know, it doesn't really appeal to me. But, like, it's a very niche game. Like, it's like about, like 3 VR Farmville or some shit, but with trees.
Yeah. It looks like VR Farmville, but, like, with the graphical style of No Man's Sky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have talked about that, too. They had a new update with No Man's Sky, and it looks friggin' amazing. Anyways, all right, another game that was introduced was, hold on, where is it? Where is it? Wanderer. It is a game where you travel through time, meet some of history's most infamous names, and you do everything from racing in an RC car on the moon to playing in a 60s psychedelic band. And you can also solve ancient Mayan puzzles. So despite those silly diversions, Wanderer's story seems to have swing pretty... Wanderer's story seems to swing pretty serious, with the character narrating that some things that, like a world ravaged by nature, following some sort of cataclysm, are inevitable. So this game is kind of interesting. Like, you're reliving historical moments in time, and I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. It's very interesting.
It looks interesting to me.
I think I'm definitely gonna try it out.
Yeah.
And then now another. What's the next one? Hold on. What the heck? Wait. And that's Wanderer, which is coming out this summer. Yeah, summer 2021. And now this game. Wait, which one's this one? Oh no. I'm trying to go along with the video. Okay, so Sniper Elite VR, which is coming out next month on July 8th. Sniper Elite franchise is finally going to VR, complete with all the Nazi skull shattering that you can shake the move controller at. And as an Italian partisan, you'll be ninjaing your way and shoot your way through villas, beachside fortifications, and bunkers with your trusty sniper rifle, along with some less sneaky weapons, as you can see over there. And also, if you ever played Sniper Elite, the infamous X-ray camera returns, letting you witness all the internal carnage a single shot can do to your target.
I'm actually surprised it wasn't on VR already.
Right?
It seems like it'd be
like it seems like a perfect fit.
Right? Exactly. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play this, and it comes out next month. All right, so next game. Wait, was this one? Oh, okay, here we go. Let me find my notes for this one. So Fracked. Fracked is a colorful, story-driven shooter with a wide range of movement and an emphasis on verticality, going like climbing stuff and all that stuff. And you'll also have a pair of deployable skis. VR players might be curious to learn that there's no teleportation mechanic like other VR games tend to have, but with the developer in Dreams focus on fluid movement between cover, it looks like it's going to be super engaging. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And yeah, it looks like Uncharted VR, but in the first person, and I'm really excited. Like, this seems like, I don't know how the controls are going to work, because it looks so fluid and seamless. But yeah, dude, I'm just watching the thing, and it's like, ah, man, it's going to be so much fun. And I feel like I might get sick a lot, because that's a lot of moving.
It does look like it. I've never tried VR, so I'm wondering if I'd get like VR sickness.
Well, you should come over and try it out. I'll put you on stream.
All right, we'll do it one day.
All right, okay, and now the next game. Let me fast forward the video so I can talk about it. Ooh, another game that I'm super excited for is a 4-player co-op shooter, which puts you in the shoes of a harvest runner. One of the few survivors brave enough to enter a post-apocalyptic Los Angeles that's been ravaged by the wintry weather and undead creatures known as snowbreeds. There's going to be different kinds of snowbreeds that will keep you on your toes, including the explosive eater, which is lumbering one-hit killer juggernaut, and you'll level the playing field with upgradable firearms. And so this is basically Left 4 Dead VR, and I am all for it. But also at the same time, I don't like horror games because I'm a huge bitch about it. But I will play this because it looks hella fun. Would you play this?
Yeah, I mean, I'll play it. I don't know if I'd buy it, but I'd play it.
Yeah, and so this game doesn't really have a release date yet. It's still in development, and what you're seeing here is not a game capture footage from a PlayStation console. It's from a PC, so I'm wondering how the graphics are going to look on a PlayStation console. But anyways, Next, on to the next game. Let me fast forward. This game, this is the game I'm most excited for out of all their announcements, which is Arashi, the Castles of Sin. You stealth your way through the castles of a feudal-era Japan in a quest for vengeance, all with help of a grappling hook, ninja stars, your sword, and your faithful wolf, which you can just pet if you saw that. You could bring it back. You could pet your companion in VR.
Dogo.
So when you're not dueling a samurai to death or laying... Oh, wait, yeah, okay, never mind. So yeah, this is kind of like a Tenchu style game, but VR, like Ghost of Tsushima, and it looks amazing. Like the graphics look amazing, and this is supposed to be playable on a PS4 as well, and I was like, that's crazy. And yeah, I'm excited. So here's my thing about all these games. They announced all of these games on the PlayStation blog when E3 is just like a few weeks away, or like is it coming up? And then yeah, I wonder why are they announcing these games in a blog instead of like making it an event or thing or something.
I have an idea, but we'll talk about that when we get to our next subject.
Yeah, and then it's kind of weird because like there's not a lot of PSVR owners, and I would think you would want to like, hey, look at these dope ass VR games, come buy VR. But now now that they released it on the blog, who are readers of the blog? Like besides like serious PlayStation gamers, like I would think you would want more awareness for PSVR and with these games, like to entice people to getting on. But maybe they're just trying to satisfy the current PSVR owners while PSVR 2 is coming soon. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
I think the reason why they like, as far as your question about who's the PS or the PlayStation blog like readers, I don't think people really read the PlayStation blog. I think what people do is they put that out there. PlayStation puts that out there, and then they wait for
like IGN,
YouTubers or IGNs or GameSpot to like pretty much pick up on that information and give it to their audience, and that's how that info goes. So
it's like, but they even have their own state of play, and they could have done that, but along with the Horizon thing. But you know, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, speaking of announcing things at E3, I think there's a lot of stuff going on at E3, right, Gio? Tell us about the E3 schedule and the leaks.
Yeah, so there's some leaks. There's some leaks on leaks on leaks, as you saw our title of our show. And the E3 schedule has gone out. I mean, it's kicking off on Saturday, June 12th, with a broadcast pre-show at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time, which I don't even know what they would show off there. But the official, like, real kickoff is going to be Ubisoft is going to have theirs on Saturday at 12 p.m. Which, okay. If there's going to be Ubisoft that Saturday when we around the same time we usually do our show, right?
We can live watch it.
Do you want to live watch it, or do you want to just kind of pick up info and just we'll just talk about it the week after?
We just watch it live. Like I can just use this screen. Wait, hold on. Well, you guys are gonna see my work here. Oh fuck. Wait, that's not it. Well, yeah, I'll use this screen and then you can watch it. Shit. Like this, and then you'll be watching it on your end as well.
The reason I'm asking you is because like it's Ubisoft, and honestly, I can't really picture them having a great show.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember when I tried to watch. My first full E3 conference was at your house, and I fell asleep.
That was the year when Sony had the fucking book, right, with the magic wand.
Yeah.
I think you were asleep, and me and Matt J were just fucking laughing at how dumb it was. But anyways, right, E3 schedule. I guess we can just wait on it and just pick up on anything if there's anything exciting.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see more performances at E3 like this video right here.
God damn it. I hope there's not adjustments. Anyways, after Ubisoft, there's going to be Gearbox Studios, which they do Borderlands, and I don't know what else they show off, but we'll see. Sunday is going to be Square Enix, Microsoft, Warner Brothers, and 24 Entertainment. I don't even know what 24 Entertainment is. They'll also have the PC gaming show and the future gaming show, which I'm probably not going to watch either of those. I am excited for Microsoft because it's going to be Microsoft and Bethesda, and I mentioned this last week, but the only way they can get me to buy Microsoft an Xbox is if we get a new Banjo-Kazooie or a new Conker game, which is what I hope and pray for every year, and we never get it, so meh. Anyways, Square Enix, I don't even know what they could show, because like Final Fantasy VII Intergrade is coming out this month. I doubt we're going to get anything Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. Probably some more info on Final Fantasy 16, which is supposed to release PS5 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, I'd be excited to see that. I'm down for a new Final Fantasy.
Wait, why do you doubt that they could announce anything regarding the remake part 2?
Well, because they just put out the PS5 upgrade and the Yuffie DLC for Remake Part 1, like this month.
No, but what if they're like part 2 coming out in 2024, or would people just like, oh well, I'm not playing the Retrograde until then?
Yeah, I don't think they'd want to cannibalize.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Warner Brothers games, I'm sure we'll get more looks at the Suicide Squad game as well as the Gotham Knights game and the Harry Potter.
Is that a tie-in to the movie, or like
the Suicide Squad? No.
Okay.
It's supposedly. So what Rocksteady said is that the Suicide Squad game is set in the same universe as the Arkham games.
Oh, okay.
But it makes no sense because the Arkham games already have a Deadshot, and in the Suicide Squad trailer, they showed off another Deadshot, and one of them is black, and the other one isn't. So is there like two different Deadshots? I don't get I don't know what they're doing there. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they address it at all. Anyways, Warner Brothers, Batman, Harry Potter, Capcom on Monday. Capcom and Take-Two Interactive. We'll see if we get anything that is, Resident Evil. I'm sure they'll show off more of Oculus Resident Evil 4. Mm-hmm. Maybe some Monster Hunter stuff. Take-Two Interactive. I don't know. We'll probably get some more. You think we'll ever get GTA 6?
I mean, I don't know. We've had, how long has been Grand Theft Auto 5 been out? A decade?
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out at the end of the PS3.
Dude, that's ridiculous, dude.
It is. And I remember when we were watching that PlayStation 5 direct.
That was the first thing they showed.
It is the first thing. It was like, oh, Rockstar. Everyone was like, oh my God. Oh shit. And then you look at the trailer and it's like, this is fucking GTA 5.
GTA 5 again? And I was like, oh man, what the hell? Like they are milking the shit out of that game.
I mean, people are still buying it and they're still spending money on the online features, so.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, the most exciting stuff, Mikey, and you probably already know this, probably knew that this was coming, right? Tuesday at 9 a.m., we will get Nintendo at E3, and I am fucking hyped because they already announced it's going to be 40 minutes of games coming out in 2021, as well as they're going to have 3 hours after of Treehouse Live where they go more in depth on the games that they show. So, are we going to see a Switch Pro? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we see a Switch Pro here. Are we going to see Zelda 2, Breath of the Wild 2? I think so. I think we get a release date for this year. I'm hype. We're going to maybe see that new Donkey Kong Country that was rumored. We're going to get Smash Brothers. And I have predictions. I think we're going to get one Smash Brothers character, Mikey. And why? I think it's because there's 2 left on the season 2 pass, right? There's 2 characters left. I think we're going to get one at E3 and one at the end of the year.
Oh, right? In a Nintendo Direct?
Probably at the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And I think the last character, or the character going to show off at E3 is going to be Crash Bandicoot. And I think people are going to lose their shit.
Are you gonna lose your shit?
I'll be happy about it. I mean, honestly, the characters that I want for E3 are Ayumi Tachibana from Bamacon Detective Club.
All right.
That'll never happen. And then Lit from Panel to Pawn, which is like shit that nobody fucking talks about because I'm super niche nerd Nintendo guy. But I'm excited for that. And then next, after Nintendo on Tuesday as well, we have Bandai Namco, which I'm trying to think. There is something that Bandai Namco had up the works. Oh yeah, this is Bandai Namco. That's who publishes From Software's games, and I think we finally see Elden Ring.
You think so?
I think we finally see Elden Ring.
I don't know. Well, we'll see. I still need to finish Skyrim.
But yeah, I don't know. Elden Ring, we'll see. George R.R. Martin out here fucking taking multiple projects and not finishing anything, which makes me not like him. Fuck George R.R. Martin.
Well, you didn't even watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but still, I just don't. I'll read Game of Thrones when he fucking finishes the series.
Yeah, hopefully that's soon.
I'm not gonna get dicked around and fucking read this book, get invested, and then for this motherfucker to never finish it. So fuck you, George R.R. Martin. Also, there were leaks announced, Mikey, that 2K's E3 announcements include a Borderlands spin-off called either Wonderland or Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and it's said to be in a similar gameplay style to other Borderlands games and features playable multi-class heroes. And as well as, I think this one's pretty exciting, Mikey. There's going to be a new game from Firaxis said to be a turn-based action game using Marvel superheroes, described as XCOM with Marvel characters, and may feature some famous voice actors voicing characters.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
That's pretty hype, if that is true.
I've never played XCOM. What kind of game is that?
It's like a turn-based strategy game.
Oh, okay.
It's like almost like a tactics style game, like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very similar. But, you get that Marvel licensing, you get some famous voice actors. I mean, what voice actors do you think they could get?
I don't know the names, but I can recognize the voices.
Like a Troy Baker or like a Norland North?
Oh, yeah. I don't know yet.
So Norland North was already...
yeah, wasn't he? It's like...
He was Deadpool?
I forgot, yeah.
He was also... I think he's also someone in the Avengers game. Can't remember.
Yeah, well,
anyway,
I'm pretty sure Troy Baker is going to be on, because he's Troy Baker.
Yeah, he's like on everything now.
Yeah.
Man, ascended. Anyways, I mean, that's pretty much it for like our E3 leaks and E3 schedules. But let's move on to the next topic, Mikey.
All right. So I don't know if this is a leak. Oh yeah. Whoops. Hold on. But apparently there was a pic that was revealed. Tell us about that, Gio, regarding Batman.
All right. So the director of the Flash movie coming out has showed off a pic that is the Michael Keaton suit, the Batman suit from the movies in the 80s,
right there,
covered in blood. Now, right, a lot of people talk about how Flashpoint is pretty much the basis for the Flash movie coming out, and I think that's true. But I think that this picture, it also reminds me of this. Let me show this to you, Mikey. I'm gonna throw it up in Discord.
All right. And I'll try to show it up on the thing.
All right, hold on. Let me get into Discord. Our chat.
All right. Oh, fuck. Yeah. That's just my video of me playing Eternal, but I'll... Oh, shit. Your picture...
This picture.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Oops. Wait, shit. I don't know how to do this. Oh, fuck. There you go. This picture on Gio's thing. Oh.
Well, what it is you see the Flash and Batman.
Fuck
You see
yeah.
both of them holding up a
Fuck
button,
you.
which
Holy
is the
shit.
Watchmen button, but it's like the blood stain,
Oh my
right?
god.
Now the blood splatter
Look at
on the
this.
Michael Keaton suit,
Tears of victory.
right, kind of reminds me a little bit of
I
this
didn't even close
imagery,
my... Did I blink?
right? And where I'm going with this in the
Oh.
comic books, and spoilers for the
fuck.
comic books if you haven't
Let's
read
go
it,
back.
it's essentially
Frank.
this
Oh, fuck.
this kind of ties in the Watchmen universe into the DC comics, which is where they're not going to go into that like at all. They're like, but what I think they're going to do is in the comic books there are scenes where Batman sees basically his father Thomas Wayne when he picks up the button, and when he tries to reach out to him, we see him disappear. And then when it happens again, it's not Thomas Wayne standing in front of him, but the Reverse Flash, Eobard Thawne, who's there, and they basically get into a fight. Now, how I think this movie sets this up is I think Batman is going to see another version of himself with the kind of the bloodstained logo.
Mm-hmm.
And when he kind of tries to reach out to him again, we're gonna see Reverse Flash show up. And they're going to get into a scuffle, which kind of leads to Batman going to Flash, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Who is this guy that's wearing a costume like yours? Why am I seeing another version of myself? So, I think that's where this movie goes into. And having Michael Keaton back as Batman is actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that's hella dope. Like, that... Sign me up for this movie. Like, once they got him back, I was like, all right, as Batman, bruh, I'm there.
I think also, I don't know if they're going to try to do this, but I think they're going to try to make everything connected as far as the DC movies as well as the DC TV shows.
Even the TV shows?
Because in one of the, they did a Infinite Crisis for the TV shows, and they had a picture of Michael Keaton's Batman in that TV kind of event.
Oh yeah, and they also had the Flash in there too, right? I just remembered that.
Yeah,
just now.
Exactly. Yeah, so what I think they're trying to do is they're just trying to make the multiverse a thing before Marvel can do it.
Well, when's this movie coming out?
It's coming out, I believe, later this year. No, or next year. Hold on, let me look at the date. It is
because wouldn't Doctor Strange, what's coming out this year, be?
Well, Doctor Strange coming out next year.
Oh, next year. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, no, this is for November 4th. Okay, so Marvel will beat them. So.
Okay.
But
it's interesting that they're both getting into multiverse things.
Yeah.
At the same time.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, I think for Marvel, I honestly I think they're both doing it, but it's in two different ways, right?
Yeah.
Like the way I see Marvel doing multiverses because they're trying to expand their universe, right? And I see DC doing multiverse to kind of excuse or minimize their universe, saying like, hey, yeah, all this stuff is canon, but you don't have to pay attention to it because this is a whole nother universe. And Marvel's like, oh, we have a fast growing universe to where we can pull from this, we can pull from that. And DC is like, yeah, we have a multi-universe, so you don't have to really watch this or that. You can ignore the first Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, like I feel like the casting of Michael Keaton is actually I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say like the casting of Michael Keaton is like kind of like a response to the casting of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man characters. Like, oh, okay, they're getting the hitters from the older MCU films, or not even MCU, Marvel films. They'll look at the hitters from the original comic book hero film.
Yeah, I mean, by that
Superman
point,
came out first, but yeah.
Don't you think they would get what's his
Christian
name?
Bale?
Who?
Christian Bale?
Yeah. Christian Bale probably.
That makes me interesting, but I don't think he would be down for this.
Yeah, I think he would be like, no, I'm not doing this.
But at the same time, isn't he in Thor Ragnarok? Or not Ragnarok,
Love and Thunder? Or Love and Thunder?
Yeah, with Russell Crowe.
He is. He's in he's the bad guy. He's Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah, and I'm I'm very curious to see how he's going to portray that role, compared to all his other roles.
Right. I mean, we'll see. I mean, you watch the Snyder Cut, right?
Unfortunately,
It's. I think like what I said earlier is that they're just trying to have like different universes to where they're like basically telling the audience like you don't have to watch everything because some things don't connect because it's multi-universes. So I think that's how they're going about this. But I don't know. I would love for DC to get their shit together, but I think unless DC gets a Feige type guy,
it's always going to be like this inconsistency.
Yeah, exactly. Because they've had good movies. Like we like the Batman Begins. We like The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Returns is kind of meh.
We enjoyed Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yeah. We did like Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. I hated fucking Batman v Superman. I enjoyed Man of Steel. It wasn't perfect, but it was okay.
I thought it was. That would make an amazing wallpaper.
I haven't watched Aquaman or Shazam. I heard Shazam's pretty good. I heard Aquaman is meh.
You know what's Aquaman? No, I did not watch Aquaman. But yeah, I heard Shazam. Oh yeah, there's a sequel, and they just released a pic.
Yeah, I saw that, the new suit.
Mm-hmm.
Which looks pretty good.
But yeah, wait. So would this movie also connect Shazam?
I don't know, because they have at the end of the first Shazam, and spoilers for Shazam, but apparently there's like a Superman cameo at the end.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I know that.
But they don't
Superman?
show.
Oh, okay.
They don't show the face, so I don't think it's what's his face? The Witcher.
Fuck, I can't. Wait, what is his name?
Name?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I don't think it's Henry Cavill. I think they just had someone put the suit on.
Oh, it was his suit too?
I didn't see it. I just kind of got spoiled on that.
Oh, okay. So. Huh. But yeah, so like, it's interesting how Hollywood collectively is like, all right, all our superhero movies are in the same universe. Like, with DC and Marvel.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, I'm excited for this because Flashpoint is one of my favorite stories. And I love the animated Flashpoint movie, which is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was really good. I actually watched that.
So, we'll see if they fuck this up. But, I mean, you can't really tell with DC. Like, I give it like a 60-40 that they fuck it up till they make it good.
Yeah. Wait, who's directing this one? Flash?
Oh, hold on. It is Andres Muschietti, who also did... Let's see. He also directed... He directed It Chapter 2, and a movie called Mama.
Is Mama the one with Jessica Chastain, or never mind. Hold on, I'm trying to find the writer. Like, who wrote the movie?
It is Jessica Chastain.
Oh, okay. It was all right movie. All right, so
I liked it. I liked It. I like It. I haven't seen It Chapter 2.
Oh, okay. So it actually might be good because I'm reading who the writers are, and it's Gardner Fox, who also wrote Justice League. Wait, hold on. Justice League Action, Justice League Dark. There's so many. He's done a lot of Justice League content from all the way back from 2001 to now.
Gardner Fox did Justice League Action? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Young Justice.
Oh.
And he's also a writer for Zatanna. For the movie.
This might be the guy.
And then also co-writer Christina Hodson. She is known for writing Birds of Prey, which we loved. Bumblebee, which I actually heard was pretty good. And there's Unforgettable. With Katherine Heigl. I've never seen that movie or heard of it. But yeah, so Birds of Prey, Bumblebee, if you like those movies and you like the Justice League, Young Justice stuff, I think this movie might deliver, actually.
It seems like it's in good hands as long as we keep. Who's our favorite fucking screenwriter, Mikey? What's his name?
Oh, David Goyer.
As long as David Goyer stays the fuck away, we'll be fine. We'll be all right. I love how what's his name? The other writer for the Snyder Cut,
Oh, Chris
Terrio.
Terrio, who also wrote Episode 9 of Star Wars.
I loved how he basically like just threw everyone else under the bus. He was like, "That's not my movie. They fucking changed shit." Blah blah blah. And like he was like saying like I had to work with what's his name, David Goyer's script, and it was shit. I loved how he just basically threw him under the bus.
I wonder what he has to say about his work on Star Wars. Did he say anything about that?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, like that was already kind of a like that was just Star Wars is ultimately just a case of too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yep, pretty much. And no Feige like plan set in place.
Exactly.
It was just a story baton passing around. But anyways, so anything else you want to say about this?
No, we can finish the main topics here.
All right. Well, so that brings us to the end of our show, and I guess we'll have a Gio. Do you have a last word for us?
Yes. Give me the one.
Wait, hold up. Wait, whoops. Okay, whoops. Oh, that's not the one. All right. Bow.
All right. So, make sure that you keep your circle tight, y'all. Don't let everyone know the moves that you're making. Make sure that you move in silence, but you're also moving upwards. Don't tell people around you all of your plans because that's how things get leaked. Right? You want to make sure you have trust within your inner circle. You can't just keep telling people you're making this move and that move because that's how information spreads out. And also sometimes, and I think this has been, I don't want to say proven, right? But if you have a goal for yourself and if you keep telling everyone about it, there's a good chance that you won't actually do it. What you should do, right, is be about action and not about words. If you got things to do, make sure you do them and then everyone else will see around you. But that's been it. This has been your boy, Gio Huey Flo, alongside my co-host, coming into you every week with the 1v1 show with all that news. Stick around for the post show. And also, let me type this up in chat. There is our socials. So check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and our Patreon. And once again, we'll see you next week. And remember to stay thriving, stay fighting, and stay surviving. Peace.
There's no sound. Damn it. I've been talking to myself. Damn.
All right, I'm back.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just tell any in the chat what I was going to do with my day, but my mic was off the entire time. So, what are you doing with your day?
I'm taking my brother out for his birthday because he turned 21, so we're going to a bar.
Oh shit, where at?
Sacramento.
Nice.
You know, someone told me this recently, and I didn't believe it until like I started really paying attention. Apparently, like people in Northern California, we don't pronounce our T's.
I do. Together.
I mean, when we talk about like city names,
Sacramento.
like I always say Sacramento.
Oh, well, yeah, the Sacramento. Yeah, well, who calls it Sacramento?
No one. Outsiders. It's Sacramento. I'm trying to think of another one like Santa Monica, Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
Santa,
yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
Santa Clara. Santa Clara, Sacramento.
No one calls it Santa Clara, even on like sports radio or whatever. Santa Clara.
Yeah, exactly. This is Santa Clara. Oh, this has been KQID with Santa Clara Radio.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, we're probably not gonna leave here till like 7. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna get some food like before we go. Or I'm thinking maybe we can go early and take them out to dinner somewhere. But I don't know where. Let me
You got a squad going, or just you and your bro?
Me and my brother, Raph and Colleen, and then my cousins.
Well, there's some other news that we didn't cover that I'm trying to find what they are. I just did like bring it up. Let's see. There's going to wait, what? That's
What happened?
There's going to be a Quiet Place spinoff. Oh, that'll be news for next week. I'll look into that. Oh, and
Did you watch this?
Quiet Place 2? No. I really want to, though. Wait, isn't it online now? Or is it still in theaters only?
I think it's still in theaters. So I was telling you before the show that one of my friends is at Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
So I asked her how is it, and she said, well, I read her thing. She said it's not too bad. Some of the lines look pretty long because they're so spaced out. So we got on, but we've gotten on a lot, and they opened an hour earlier than they said.
How is capacity? Did she say?
No, I can ask her though.
No. Are you going to watch Cruella?
No.
Because
Are you?
No, it's a movie that humanizes a dog killer.
They I read the story. I already spoiled it. I was like, this is about what I expected.
Yeah. Well, what? Go
ahead. Do you care for spoilers about Cruella?
No, not really. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but before there's because I just read that they're making a sequel now. The sequel's in development.
Okay, damn it. Okay, so for the audience, like Cruella spoilers, real quick. Like if you really care.
Hold on, let me put on a timer.
Okay, put a timer. Cruella spoilers. Maybe I don't know, a minute is all I need.
All right. Hold on, let me find it. Wait, what the hell? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, text. And then countdown timer. Okay. Add that to here. And then, hold on, streaming is so hard. Wait, where is it? Okay, hold on. But yeah. Cruella spoilers coming up. Wait, that's 30 seconds. We got 1 minute. Wait, sir. There it is.
I want to go.
All right, go.
All right. So Cruella spoilers, right? So the reason why Cruella fucking hates Dalmatians is that Emma Thompson's character, which is like the Cruella before the Cruella, actually murdered her mom by using her pet Dalmatian to push her mom off a cliff, and Cruella saw that as a child.
Oh, and then damn.
The big twist is that Emma Thompson's character is actually her real mother, that she gave her up as a child to her maid. And when her maid came to her for money, that's when she ended up killing her. And it's just
what?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but like it also seems kind of dumb.
Yeah, and well, I guess people liked it enough to get more of that because there's a sequel in development. All right, I'm going to stop the clock.
I mean, really, what what live action
All right.
movie could they make?
Spoilers are now over.
Like, honestly, what they should do, Mikey, what Disney should do, right, is they should remake like some of their properties that had potential but just kind of missed the mark.
Like what? Which ones?
Atlantis
Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, that would, in live action Atlantis, that would be dope.
or Treasure Planet.
I was about to say that next. I was like, that the technology is good enough to have a good, decent Treasure Planet live action movie, but I don't know about like it'll probably be like in all the other Disney live action movies, which is just okay or not that great.
Because I think also like those movies don't really have nostalgia for them, so you could play with it a little bit more than like Beauty and the Beast or Cinderella, stuff like that. Actually, I heard the Cinderella live action wasn't bad. I heard it was pretty good.
Who
I didn't
played
watch
Cinderella? I'll look it up.
it.
All right, Cinderella, Cinderella. It was played by wait, Kate Blanchett. Isn't that Cinderella? Why did why is that why is this hard to find? Oh, Lily James.
Oh, Lily James is.
Didn't
I
she?
like her.
She played Snow White too. Didn't she?
Yeah, but that was a non-Disney.
Oh yeah, the Huntsman one. Yeah, okay.
No, it was the Mirror Mirror one, the one with Julia Roberts.
Wait, who the fuck was in the other Snow White and Huntsman?
You know what? Huntsman was.
Oh, Kristen Stewart. What the? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. What the? I watched that in theaters too, and I fell asleep.
Yeah, you watched it with Mikey. Oh, no, not Mikey. With,
Yeah, I watched
Adrian.
it with me.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and he gave me shit for it because I was like, "Yo, apparently this movie has hella dope shit." And then I watched it, and he's like, "All right, fine." Or no, then we watched it, and then he didn't have a good time, and then I fell asleep, and then he still gives me shit about that movie, which is fair because like I said no, Lockout was Justin's idea.
Was he here? Is he here right now in the chat?
I don't know.
haven't
I
seen him.
can't. I don't see the numbers or whoever. I just see us talking,
See.
and my bitrate, making sure my internet connection is fresh and
Yeah, I don't-
smooth. But yeah, what else?
What was I gonna say about that? Because I remember that day. Because y'all were saying y'all were gonna watch that movie or Chernobyl Diaries, and Chernobyl Diaries was just as bad,
Oh yeah.
if
I
not
remember
worse.
that.
Fuck that movie.
Let's see. Oh, Scott Pilgrim is having an expanded soundtrack in July with Brie Larson singing Black Sheep. I didn't know she actually sang that song herself. I thought she was lip syncing.
Yeah, there's two versions. There's one where she sings it, and one where it's the band Metric.
Yeah,
I prefer the Metric.
I actually prefer Brie Larson's version.
Really interesting. Hello again, friend of a friend.
Like, it's crazy
So
how everyone, the entire cast of that movie are like, they made a name for themselves. Besides Knives, she was in. What? Who? What?
What was Knife Chow in?
She. Orange is the New Black. Not really.
Oh,
She
hold on,
played
who's
a interesting. I'm pretty sure that was her.
what is she? Is it? It's funny because I think I read something that she was. She's like the youngest character in the movie, but she's actually the oldest in real life. Yo, what the fuck?
Ellen Wong, right?
Yeah,
What? What do you mean? What the fuck?
I need to follow her on Instagram.
Oh my god. Didn't you like have a crush on her as Knives?
Yeah, but I totally forgot about her.
Oh, she was also in
I-
Glow. Oh wait, she was not in Orange is the New Black. That was
was Glow?
I'm talking about Glow. Yeah.
Follow on Instagram.
Wait, who the fuck was in Orange is the New Black? Oh yeah, we're just. I'm looking up information. Geo is just thirsting.
Thirsty boy. That's what I do. Also, fuck you for that Mega 10.
That's
Comment,
funny.
you bitch. I hope she doesn't watch the show. I doubt she does, but
Uh,
fuck you.
the only way it would get to her is if Julian watches the show, and Julian doesn't watch the show.
No, he doesn't. Fucking he he commented on the post I made about the show. It was like 100%, but he doesn't watch it. I'm like, all right, dude, you beesh. But whatever. All right, so they're gonna have Spider Verse, right? With all the different Spider Mans.
Mm-hmm.
What about Spider Cuz? You heard of this guy?
No.
Spider Cuz?
No.
It's Spider Cuz is fucking this dude in New York, right? He wears a Spider-Man
Oh, okay,
suit.
yeah. I just saw that meme yesterday.
They probably because I posted it.
Oh yeah,
And
okay,
he
yeah.
wears he goes around with fucking Timberlands on, a Spider-Man suit, a fucking Knicks hat, and he's just out here just fucking and a Hennessy bottle. The dude is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like does he just go around New York posing pictures?
And like does dumbass shit, yeah.
Yeah.
He's all like, fuck Batman. Batman can suck my dick. It's just hella funny. The dude is hilarious.
I was looking into getting a Spider-Man mask. You know, like what's your favorite Spider-Man mask? Mine is still Toby's. Actually, no, not Toby. Amazing Spider-Man 2 Andrew Garfield's mask. Because like since I bought this Daft Punk helmet, I saw a bunch of other stuff on Etsy. And then I was like, yo, people are making like robotic Iron Man mask where it does all that and their Steam light LED comes out. I'm like, what the heck? And then someone made a Tom Holland mask where the eyes move too. I'm like, what? Dude, people on Etsy are creatives. So.
Hold on, I'm comparing masks right now. I think I still like Tom Holland's the best from Homecoming.
Yeah, it's good. Like I like the thread look of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 mask, it feels more close to the TV show that I am most familiar with.
That's such a bad movie. But it's my birthday.
Actually,
did you
what?
Did you see that thing about Jamie Foxx posting something about Spider-Man and then it got deleted?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah, like how he's excited to be part of the movie as Electro.
But this was like that. But didn't we talk about that last week?
No, we talked about that like way back when, like maybe when.
I don't know. But like he posted something recently. It was a tweet or Instagram post recently.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Didn't we talk about that? I'm pretty sure.
No, you're right. This was a long time ago. Maybe I'm tripping. I am tripping. I am fucking tripping. Yeah, run it back.
Oh, and there's reviews for the new Pixar movie, the Two Friends. People say it's good.
Oh. I need to see Raya. Oh my god, there's a lot of Disney Plus movies I need to see. I need to see Raya. I need to see Soul. I need to see Onward.
I haven't seen those. Or I've only seen Soul, which is good. You would like that.
Soul is really good. I'm excited to see Raya the Last Dragon too.
Oh, and in other news, Mission Impossible has stopped filming because someone got a positive coronavirus test, and Tom Cruise is probably angry. Did you hear that, Grant?
No.
Because he had another he had like a Christian Bale like blow up on set when he saw people hanging out together close to each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta look this up later then. Tom Cruise rant. Damn, he's almost 60? What the fuck?
Wait, really? How old is he?
Yeah, he's 58.
Dude, he doesn't look like he's 40 yet.
Bro, what the fuck?
Must be that Scientology cult blood drinking or something. I don't know.
Maybe. He's also hella short. He's like 5'7".
Yeah. Dude, have you seen deep fakes of him? Like,
No.
there's a Tom Cruise impersonator, and they're just deep faking Tom Cruise face on the impersonator's face, and it's very uncanny. It's very weird.
Very uncanny valley.
No, like it looks like Tom Cruise because he has the mannerisms down and everything. No, uncanny is not the word. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it looks like it was Tom Cruise. Like he's in a kitchen and something or making stuff. I don't know. It looked like it was Tom Cruise, but you could tell like it wasn't Tom Cruise. I don't know, but anyways. What do you mean? I'm 5'7". I'm not short. It's just don't hear him.
Yeah. Dog, I hate to break it to you. Anyways.
Stupid.
Moving on.
Also, wait, do you have something to say?
I want to see Tom Cruise's rant. I want to see what he said. I could like picture him just going off like.
Yeah, like it was on the level of Christian Bale's freak out. He's like, the entire industry is looking at our production. We are setting the example of how we do it in the pandemic. And fuckers like you and you and you are hanging out together, ignoring all that, and putting our entire production in jeopardy. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much how it was. And now someone got COVID, and yeah, so he's probably mad. And speaking of production stopping, John Boyega was in a movie which was a month into production, and he dropped out of the movie due to family reasons, not disclosed. But so now they're looking for another actor to replace him. And yeah, which is kind of crazy because you never really hear actors leaving a project due to family reasons. Usually creative differences.
John Boyega has seemed to me like he just doesn't give a fuck. He does what he wants to do.
Yeah, did you see his rant during the Black Lives Matter thing when he had the megaphone?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit was powerful. And even Star Wars Lucasfilm had its back on that too, which is hella dope to see.
I'm still like his point about why the fuck is my character like so small in the poster in China?
Yeah, like, no, dude. Oh.
Yeah, they really fucked Finn over in that series. He should have been the Jedi, not Rey.
Yeah, and you could see there were hints of that too.
Yeah.
Oh, also, yesterday was the anniversary of the Tiananmen Square thing, massacre.
I'm sure China had it all over their news stations.
No, what they did, it was they banned people from going to the park to have a vigil. Because like every year, I guess people like crowd like this, hold candles, and then but this year they had I don't know if it's military or police, cutting off the area, so no, the park was empty for the first time in a long ass time. So I don't know.
Did you see that John Cena had to apologize for saying that?
I saw that. I was like, man, and he spoke good Mandarin too. But still, what the hell, John Cena? Like, I really don't want to see you no more.
Fuck you. I would have been like, no, fuck off, 20th Century Fox. Is it Fox or Disney? Who owns Fast and Furious?
Universal.
I've been like, fuck off, Universal. Like, I'm not apologizing for saying that this place actually exists. Like, I don't care how much China dollars you fucking lose. Kiss my fucking ass.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude. Like,
I wouldn't have apologized. I would have said, fuck you.
Like, I thought he was cool. Like, he is one of the, I think he is the leading person for Make-A-Wishes Granted. Like, he
really?
Yeah, I think so. Like, he participates in that all the time. And I was like, damn, that's hella respectable.
Damn.
And then now he's saying, oh, my bad, China. Taiwan is not a country. Sorry for speaking about that. I love your country. Watch the movie. Yay. I'm like, damn it, John Cena. What the hell?
Hella dumb. Like, fuck that. Fuck. You know, the Chinese government, man, like, Nah,
Nah, yeah, you won't get into it. But
nah, it's too much to unpack. What you about to do besides Returnal? Are you just gonna like? Is that all you're doing today?
yes, I was going to play yesterday, but someone didn't turn their assignment on time. Just kidding.
I fucking all right. I had a long
Yes.
fucking day. Oh, dude, I start summer school on Monday. I'm not looking forward to that.
But what kind of like class is it?
It's like an online class, like Apex, where they like, like it's like Cyber High. So like it won't be too bad, but like, am I just gonna be there as like IT for like a fucking 4 hours a day? That seems so dumb, but I'm getting paid well, so
How many students you got?
I'd have to look at my roster because like it's hella confusing. So I have 2 periods, right? But
Mm-hmm.
they're also divided up into cohorts. So like period one, there's cohort A and cohort B. And
What's
then
that?
they're also divided on whether they're working on first semester history or second semester history. So
So like the details are still being formed, or
it's like, okay, so I have 2 periods,
mm-hmm.
right? And then within those 2 periods, like the kids show up like either in one, they either show up one day out of the week, depending on their cohort. And then from there, it depends on if they're in the second semester or the first semester. So I get one group a day, which vary by size. Let's just say that.
Okay. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not excited, but you know,
Yeah. Well, now that I'm back in school, I'm like, I think this is the first summer where I'm not working, because COVID, and I have no school. So it's like I feel like a high school kid again.
that's what's up. That's what's up. I'll be feeling like that next month.
Yeah, and then like, and then I feel like, all right, not working right now. Like I do eventually want to get a job, but it's nice because my crypto, went up, and I can relax
Oh,
and then focus on school.
you don't want to you don't want to go work at our old job.
Hell no. Especially now that
Actually,
our cool bosses are gone now.
yeah, I heard that. I actually went back there because I was killing time in Napa, so I went to go get a drink, and I was catching up with one of our old coworkers, and she was telling me about some stuff there, and I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, man, it's gotten worse from what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the general wait, what is he? General manager?
About Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
general manager.
He called me twice. I'm like, nah, dude. I didn't nah.
Like I told one of our old managers, I saw her at a baby shower, and I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna make good money at my summer school job. It's like, oh, you don't want to help us? I was like, can you match my salary? Or can you match my wage? No? Then what the fuck do you think? No.
Yeah, and then like I don't really have a relationship with Bob, like even as acquaintances, we just see each other. But like before, well, even before the fuck, I don't. Who's the other Bob? Was it Bob again?
No, it was Roger.
Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah, and I was like, I didn't really know him on a level like that, but like with Sonny, if he was still there, I was like, yo, all right. But even then, I wouldn't really go back.
You wouldn't go back. You wouldn't
Yeah,
have
no,
gone back.
yeah.
You would have been like, nah.
I
But
would have
like at
picked up
least you would have
for I would
talked
have
to
picked
him.
up for him though, like my phone.
Yeah, you've been like, nah, I'm good, but like, why is this guy hella calling me? Like this other dude that I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I remember when we had our first staff meeting, and he was like, "Yeah, guys, like we're all cool here. We're a family." I'm like, "Damn it, dude! Why'd you say that?" Like because that's a tactic. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, it is. It is in order to get you to work hard and like not get your,
Yeah, and
you know,
then be lenient with them because oh yeah, we're a family here. Nah. And
yeah.
plus, like I knew when we were working there, like I feel like we were getting. I feel like some of our tips were being taken. But anyways. So
Anyways, we got out of there. We're in better
we
places
out.
now. We make more money now,
Yeah.
so it is what it is. It's yeah, dog.
Yeah. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess we could just end it there, or unless you
Yeah.
got some stuff you want to say.
I wish I could get food.
What are you feeling right now?
Something not too doughy because I had a lot of bread today already.
I was gonna say Subway, but that's a sandwich. I know.
But you know what actually does sound good? A Jersey Mike's sandwich.
I thought you said you didn't want.
I know, but now I'm just thinking of like the fucking chicken bacon ranch club, and that's hella good. Jersey Mike's, I actually that's where I go for like subs. I don't fucking go to Subway anymore.
I don't even like subs. Really, like if it's there, it's there. I'll eat it. But like, it's not like something like I want a sub. I mean, I use Subway as like I'm eating healthy, but Subway's basically fast food, in my opinion.
Yeah. I do have a gift card for Pan Express. You should use that.
Actually, yeah, I know I'm thinking about getting a chicken sandwich because the Avengers Campus thing, seeing those supersized chicken sandwiches, made me hungry. Did you see that with the huge patty and like a small ass bun? I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to eat that? Like you just eat? It's like a one big ass chicken nugget.
Probably. Let's see if my friend responded about capacity. I think she just did. She said it's at 25%.
Wait, hold on. I want to look up when are they lifting up the capacity for Disneyland because we should go before they lift that. Disneyland capacity. I don't know. Reopening information. Oh well, never mind.
What did they say?
Wait, hold up. This Disneyland hotel. Wait. Hold on. Read important details about returning to Disneyland. All right. Oh, never mind. They're going with the state thing, June 15.
So that's when it's
open to everyone.
Really? Oh, whack.
So never mind. It's too late for us unless we like go next weekend. Yeah, it'll be 2 Tuesdays from now is when everything is going to be back to normal, quote unquote, in California. I'm really curious to see how
it goes.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be a shit show.
It will be. Yeah, we're going to go under lockdown again, watch.
Huh. But anyways, we could just end it there.
We'll end it there. All right.
So, Gio, close us out.
All right, so thanks for watching the 1v1 show post show. As always, we are here every Saturday around 11 o'clock, trying to be. And, check us out on our socials.
Which is
1v1 show. On there in the chat. Check out our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. Check us out. You can also check out our individual Twitters and Instagrams, which are up on the screen. Bam. And be sure to, stay thriving, stay surviving, and stay fighting. We will catch y'all next week.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.